12, comments from council members. We're going to receive an oral report from Vice Mayor Marty Medina and Councilmember O'Connell on their attendance at the League of California Cities New Mayors and Council Members Academy. You're on.
I'm on. So January 20th through the 22nd, we went to Sacramento and spent 2.5 days of hearing about what it takes to be a council member. How to conduct yourself at the city council, the legal aspects to be aware of, a lot of land use planning, general plan, CEQA, zoning, how to get along with your city manager and staff. That was also one of the topics, and they broke it up into around, I would say, 6 to 8 different topics and study sessions that we were able to kind of talk and hear different speakers from all across the state. And they saved the best for last. Basically, is all the financial information and audits. And they tried to, in 2 hours, to the newbies, it was just really overwhelming, but it was very educational, and I like to thank my fellow colleagues for allowing me to attend, and I appreciated it very much.
Thank you. Irene?
Well, thank you. Mine wasn't the new part. Mine was the refresher part. I haven't been for 19 years, and I encourage everyone to go once in a while just to hear different viewpoints and some updates on laws that we may not be familiar with. One of the things that we're all kind of anxiously waiting is the case study about Facebook. And if you have a Facebook page and you are either an elected official or a person who works under or is regulated under the Brown Act, if you post an opinion that has to do with what you are doing, if you're a council person or a planning commission, if you post your opinion on Facebook and just leave it at that, it might be considered a serial meeting, which is illegal under the Brown Act, because your friend can read what you wrote and tell another council person or another planning commissioner. That planning commissioner can tell it. So it's one of those things. So there's no case law about it yet, but we're all eagerly awaiting the final opinion about that. Yeah. So just be aware of that. And as Mr. Marty Medina said, it was very interesting. And again, you should all think about taking it one more time just to hear the different viewpoints, because they have council people from different cities who talk about how their particular cities are run maybe slightly different from everyone's. One of the interesting pieces I wanted to bring up, there's a council, I think it's Mountain View, that a council person can put something on the agenda, but the rule is it can only take staff 1 hour to present. So if you have this grand idea, but it takes staff 20 hours to figure it all out for you, that's not allowable under their kind of code of conduct. So maybe some of these things that Marty and I are bringing back, we could talk about at some study session or something later on.
Great.
So anyway,
Thank you.
Good.
Good.